Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you too can book your very first paid acting gig on film or television. So if you are interested in that, make sure to stick around. Hey guys, it's Jordan Jonas Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. If you are interested in film and television, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so that you don't miss any of my other content. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you get a notification every single time I post a video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about how you can get cast in your first film or TV gig, Netflix, anything like that, anything paid and professional. And basically I'm just doing this video because I did two videos about what it was like to work in Riverdale and what it was like to be on Disney Channel in Descendants 2, and I had a couple people ask on both of those videos how they could get their first acting job, how they can get started in acting, stuff like that. So first and foremost, if you are still young and you're still in school and you don't live in a big city, you can always get started with taking acting classes. You can take drama class at school, you can do community theater, you can audition for just any kind of acting gigs that you can find, paid or not, volunteer, anything like that in your own community, so that you can start getting your foot in the door, start getting a taste of what it's like to be an actor and a performer, and just like the culture, just getting some experience basically. And so from there, if you already live in a big city or you are going to be moving to a big city, basically all of the paid acting work, professional acting work is going to be in a big city. It doesn't need to be in like a humongous city. This doesn't mean you need to move to Los Angeles by any means. Like if you live in the States, then this could mean moving to New York. It could mean going to Chicago. It could mean like just any big city like that where they're going to have a film industry. Keep in mind there's always going to be like a local film industry in the smaller-ish cities, like big cities that are not super big but like not tiny little towns kind of thing. They're going to have film communities, and it might honestly be easier to get jobs there than it's going to be in a place like Los Angeles, because in a city like Los Angeles you are a tiny little fish in a giant ocean, and if you go to a smaller city that has a film industry, you're going to be a bigger fish in a little pond. So there's going to be more opportunity to actually get work. So that being said, there are a couple routes to get work on a film or TV show. So first off, if you have any different kind of talents that have nothing to do with acting, but you might see them on TV, like you're a dancer, you're a singer, you can juggle, you have any kind of weird skills, really anything, you can get an agent for that and they can call you up whenever there's an opportunity to audition, or if there's going to be like a paid gig where they just know that they need you specifically, you might not even have to audition, they might just call you in and then you can go work on that set. Now, regularly, if you want to be a film and television actor, what you're going to do is you're going to work on a demo reel, do some student films, you're going to do some volunteer films, and then you might start getting like one-liners that are like non-union. Basically, these kind of non-union jobs you're going to find online. You can go to like Casting Workbook, there's going to be some non-union job opportunities there. You can go to mandy.com, there's audition opportunities there. There's just like lots of places where you can find online, even like Craigslist. You just have to be careful to make sure that it's like a legitimate thing and that you're not going somewhere and doing anything dangerous kind of thing like that. So make sure to use your own common sense in that kind of situation. But that's how you find non-union gigs. The best way I find is to do student films, so you approach colleges that have a film program, stuff like that, and just keep posted or ask them when they're doing auditions and stuff like that, and that's a great way to get a student film where you're not going to get paid for the acting work, but they're going to give you a clip at the end when their film is finished, and you can use that in a demo reel. So once you have a demo reel and you get some headshots done, which is just a photograph of your face by a professional photographer, then you can start submitting to agencies. And if you get an agent contacting you, basically you just go meet with them. If they like you, you can sign a contract if you're interested in them as well. And then from there on, they're going to start submitting you to commercials. You can get commercial auditions for like TV, like a commercial agent specifically just to do commercials, or you can get an agent to do like TV and film. exclusively. It's really up to you. A lot of people start out with a commercial agent while they're building up their demo reel, and then they go to get a film and TV agent. And some agencies just do it all. It really depends on the agency and the performer, what they want out of an agency. So that's all up to you. But yeah, that's how you go about getting your first audition. Then from there on, you could get a callback, you could book a job, you could still book a job literally just based off of your skills in your portfolio without even auditioning. If they're like, oh my god, we need somebody that can juggle and stand on a tightrope at the same time, and you're the only one that can do it, then they're just going to hire you for the job. So there's that. That's like one kind of bonus if you have any kind of special skills. Now there is another route. There's a much easier route to get on your first job on television and film. And this route is especially if you just like want to see what it's like to work in TV, you don't actually want to be an actor for a living, or you just like want to be an actor for a living and you're still auditioning and you're doing all of that, but you just really want to taste what it's like to be on a film set, then you can become a background extra. And so what a background extra is you go get an agent, and there's a specific different kind of agent if you want to be a background extra, and they will just be in contact with the casting of television shows and Netflix series, TV series, and stuff like that. And basically, whenever the casting director for a show needs, or even commercials and stuff sometimes as well, I do commercials too, through background. And whenever they in casting need like a specific person, they'll send it to the background agency and be like, we need these people. And if you fit that category, they might contact you and be like, hey, can you come in and do this commercial? There's no audition or anything usually. You just literally go. There might be a fitting and they have to see like if you're going to fit certain clothes, or they might fit you if they need you to be in a specific costume for the show or for anything like that. But yeah, there's no audition process. You can literally just sign up. There's not even a fee or anything like that. Usually with a background agent, you can just send them a picture. A lot of the time they'll even like accept a picture taken on your cell phone or something. It doesn't have to be a headshot. It's not anything like super professional. And I know lots of people that do background that are aspiring actors, they are aspiring entertainers, and this is what they want to do for a living. But I also know lots of people that they're just in between jobs and they want to work on a film set for a couple of days, or they've just always wanted to be on a specific show, so they've been trying to get a day as a background performer. And it's really like a no stress kind of job as long as you follow the rules and you just are very professional and you don't try and interrupt anybody or talk over anybody while they're filming, and you don't interrupt the actors and stuff like that. So it's a great way if you just want to get some experience on a set for one time in your life and you just want to cross that off your bucket list, or if you just want to experience what it's like to work on set because you want to be an actor, or you're already an actor and you're already auditioning and you just want to also be on set. And so a background performer, you're basically in the background of any of the scenes, or sometimes for me, I get cast to do background dancing or based off of any kind of special skills. So sometimes we might be doing a commercial and basically I'm not really in the background of the commercial, but I'll be like doing yoga or I'm doing dancing, and there'll just be like 5 of us dancing and we're not actually speaking any lines. Or sometimes you might like mime lines, so they're not actually recording sound or kind of thing like that, or they're not recording sound from you. If you're the background performer, they'll record the dialogue of the main actor, and you will basically just mime like you're having a conversation with somebody else. So yeah, that is a super easy way if you want to get into film and television, but you don't actually want to audition, or you don't want to be an actor, or even if you do, that is a super easy way to do it. I've been doing background now for like 7 years, I believe. My very first set was Covert Affairs in Toronto. It was a television show, and it was starring Piper Perabo. She's like the lead from Coyote Ugly, and she was like one of the the oldest sister in Cheaper by the Dozen. And yeah, the last thing I did background on was an adult acne commercial like a month ago, I think. Not very exciting, but there are super exciting opportunities to be had in background. I've got to be on Disney Channel by doing background. I've got to be on Riverdale. I've got to meet Daniel Radcliffe. I got to meet so many different celebrities and just have like super cool experiences that I would have never had otherwise. So That is super cool, and I'm super grateful for that. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, because I think that is about it for how you can go about getting your first acting job. I think I told you basically everything that I know in a nutshell. If you guys have any other questions to do with acting or film or anything like that, you can drop them in the comments and I will try and do a video response to those. If you want me to do another one of these based off of how you get a job in theater, I could do that as well. But yeah, I guess that is it for this video. So make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.